You'll be amazed by this movie. The price of XRP Ripple is going to go up on Coinbase, which is the biggest cryptocurrency market in the world. That's what experts say, even though it sounds crazy. Forecasts say that the price of XRP Ripple coin could go over $1,000 in just a few days, which is the most interesting thing. Let's do it one step at a time. We must not miss this. Nota bene. One more time, XRP is the talk of the town, but this time Coinbase is the center of attention. Whale alert. A company that tracks blockchains says that a huge transfer of over $53.4 million worth of XRP, or 16.8 million coins, was sent straight from an unknown wallet to Coinbase. The reason for the transfer hasn't been confirmed, but the sheer size of it is making people in the crypto world curious. Some think it means a possible sell-off, while others think it's just a small part of a much bigger plan going on behind the scenes. XRP has been battling to get out of a period of stable prices and low trading volume. This move comes at a good time for the coin. Even though the charts are quiet, the action on the chain tells a different story. Whale Alert recently said that 35 million XRP, which is worth more than $108 million, were moved between unidentified wallets. Ali, an on-chain expert, says that whales have been buying the dip like crazy and that they've gathered over 130 million XRP in just 24 hours. Usually, an object that is going down in value doesn't move in this way. It seems more like positioning, which is planned, patient, and intentional. Short-term spikes aren't a bet for whales. They are getting ready for a bigger event. Now the attention is on Coinbase, a site that took XRP off its list while Ripple was in court with the SEC. Since Ripple won some court battles and regulators became clearer, XRP has slowly made its way back into limited trading on the exchange. But a lot of people think this is just the start. It's said that Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase, is hiding millions of XRP in secret wallets. This could mean that the exchange's top leaders are more optimistic about XRP than they say in public. There's been no official proof, but people who work in the crypto industry say that Coinbase might be planning to bring back XRP in a much stronger way, possibly by highlighting it through partnerships, integrations, or even future tokenization projects. If Coinbase starts to promote XRP again, it will be a big change. The market is still one of the most important places in the US to trade, and it can change how small investors feel. A new push could cause a huge increase in demand, especially if it happens at the same time as more whales buying and the market moving in general. There's a reason why Coinbase Ventures is already interested in projects that use the XRP system. The infrastructure is being built in a quiet way, the kind of progress that you can only see after prices have gone through the roof. The group behind XRP hasn't given up on the goal of getting to $4. That may sound impossible right now, but it's not impossible. The token has had huge price increases in the past, which were usually caused by speculation, people's fear of missing out, and action on key exchanges. XRP may finally have the room it needs to grow again now that the legal dust has settled and business interest is beginning to rise again. Not long ago, Stuart Alderotti of Ripple said that this was the end of a long and painful phase. Now that things are clear, it's time to build. If Coinbase leads the way and re-embraces XRP, not just by listing it, but also by supporting it with products, teaching, and help for developers, things could change quickly. A $53 million move might look like just another big deal at first glance. But in this market, these kinds of moves are often the first signs of a big rise. Even though the price hasn't changed yet, it's clear that something is moving behind the scenes. But what if I told you that this one trade, just this one, could be the thing that really makes XRP go through the roof? Though it may sound crazy, top crypto experts and insiders are saying it's not going to happen. Believe me, what's going on at Coinbase could shock the market as a whole, and if the rumors are true, the price of XRP could rise faster than anyone thinks. XRP's price is already just above $3, a number that many people used to think would never be reached again. It's now time to try resistance again, and it looks like strong support is forming just below. For a token that was pushed by regulators for years, this is more than just a bounce. It seems like things are getting better. It's getting moody quickly on X. Bitcoin was the past, XRP is the future, tweeted High. The XRP army agreed with this message. 1. Of the loudest supporters of XRP, Jack the Rippler wrote, "Your broke era is over and you are about to be so rich." Maxi, who is known for being loyal to Bitcoin, just couldn't hold back. Now is the time to buy XRP. Not only are these memes funny, they also show how people feel right before a parabolic move. But Barry's wild prediction caused the most discussion. He said in a post that has gone popular that regular people will one day be happy to pay $1,000 for one XRP. At first, that number might sound crazy or even silly, but he's not just making it up. He's making a case about psychology, in the same way that some people said Bitcoin would never reach $20,000, then $100,000. The same thing could happen with XRP. People could get in late and then feel bad about it. So when people are afraid of losing out, they don't ask if something is too expensive. Then you should ask yourself, how can I get in before it goes up? XRP is showing signs of a breakout setting from a technical point of view. It looks like the base above 3 is getting stronger. If volume goes up again, the $4 to $5 area might be next. That could cause a flood if it happens. Now that the SEC case is mostly over, the way forward looks better than it has in years. Of course, not everyone agrees with me. Some people say that for XRP to reach $1,000, its market value would have to go over $50 trillion, which is more than the entire world stock market. That is a real worry. But crypto has always done well with stories, and XRP has one of the best. It's useful. Speed and a real use case for going across borders to pay. Then there's the Coinbase part. There are questions about the rapid transfer of $53 million worth of XRP to the exchange. Are Coinbase getting ready to put the attention back on XRP? There is constant but unconfirmed talk that Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong personally has a huge XRP position, if that's true, and Coinbase decides to put a lot of money into XRP after keeping it quiet for years, it could have a huge impact on the market. Coinbase has the power and reach to bring XRP back into the public. If that story takes off, prices could go way above what most people are expecting right now. The truth is that no one really knows where XRP is going.